Yo, what's up, y'all? This is Smooth After Dark, episode 3. Y'all already know how I'm moving, okay? All right. It's this has been something that like you know how I'm moving on here, man. I bring you the most absolutely absurd, obscene stuff that I normally don't cover on my podcast, okay? There's some things I look at it and I go, you know what? This is too wild. This is too insane. This is too absurd. How dare I? Okay, give this to the regular public, okay? But to you guys, here we are. Let's do it. Let's do it. So, we got this clip of Oprah, okay? So let me give y'all a little backstory, okay? Why this episode's called Monkey Lover, okay? This woman, all right, owned a chimp. Okay, she owned a chimp, all right, and allegedly, okay, it, I don't think she says it here, but allegedly, like she was treating him like it was her boyfriend, okay? And that chimp was getting a boyfriend experience, if you know what I mean, okay? Like I can't. How do you make love to a monkey? How do you do that? How do you put yourself like? Do you toot it up the same? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Anyway, let's see what Oprah and this woman have to say for themselves.
And 9 months ago, with this 911 call heard around the world, listen as Sandra Harold frantically tells police that her pet chimpanzee is viciously attacking her friend and employee.
Ooh.
Down for 911.
Send the police!
What's the problem?
The chimp killed my friend!
Oh, God.
Please! He ripped her face off!
He ripped her face off?
Please! He killed her!
Why are you saying that she's dead?
She's dead! He ripped her apart!
Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm cringing already.
Everything!
He ripped her apart?
Listen! She's dead! She's dead!
Oh
The
God.
woman was not dead. Miraculously, she survived just the unimaginable. Her name is Charla Nash.
Mm.
This is a photograph of Charla Nash taken 2 years ago at a local county fair. A lifelong animal lover, in her younger years, Charla was a rodeo cowgirl. The rough and tumble cowboys affectionately nicknamed her Charlie.
Wow.
She left home when she was just 17 and met Sandra Harold.
By the way, there's 5, okay? 5 parts to this story. 5 parts. So bear with me, y'all. Bear with me. If this doesn't come out on time, it's because it's so long.
At a horse auction a few years later. They were friends for more than 30 years when in 2004, Charla, now a single mom, moved with her teenage daughter Brianna to Stamford, Connecticut. There, Charla worked for the tow truck business, which Sandra operated from her home.
Okay.
She also sometimes helped care for Sandra's pet chimpanzee, Travis.
Okay, look.
Charla had known Travis
Okay, first of all, you know what? I'm gonna let him keep
for
going.
10 years, but says she always feared him.
This is insane.
Last February,
So, okay, because she's finna get into it. Look, hold on. Sandra, this woman, this is the problem, okay? She is the problem. She's always gonna be the problem. She loved that monkey. All right, let's go.
Last February, according to news reports, Charla got a call from her friend and employer, Sandra. Travis, the chimp, had escaped from his cage. And Sandra needed help getting the chimp back inside. So she called Charla. Charla got into her car, drove to Sandra's, and stepped into a nightmare. When Charla arrived on the rural property, the 14-year-old, 200-pound chimpanzee...
Hold on. First of all, let's go. Look.
When Charla arrived...
Why does this home look like Resident Evil, like Ground Zero would happen here, okay? Like, the zombie outbreak would start here, okay? This house looks haunted. Like, why this property looks haunted? The gate, the trees being dead, like, all of this. It just reeks of no. I turn around. I wouldn't pull up there.
On the rural property, the 14-year-old, 200-pound chimpanzee savagely attacked her. Frantic, Sandra Harold called 911.
Please hurry up! He's killing my
Who's killing your friend?
Chimp, my chimpanzee!
Oh, your chimpanzee is killing your friend.
He ripped her apart. Hurry up!
As first responders raced to Charla's aid, the 911 call became increasingly chilling.
Friend.
He's eating her. Please, God, please. They gotta have their guns out. Please have them, please.
When police arrived, Travis went after an officer who used his gun to kill the wild ape. Emergency workers, including Rick Estevan and Andrea Repko, arrived to a scene of bloody horror.
As we were being led to where the patient was, I saw some fingers, there was some teeth, there was blood trails up to where the patient was laying down. We didn't really see the injury until we rolled her over. Her facial structure was completely gone.
When I saw her hands, I would never have imagined that an animal could have done that. They honestly look like they went through a meat grinder.
Still conscious, Charla was rushed to Stanford Hospital, where a trauma team led by Dr. Kevin Miller was waiting.
Wow.
After we removed the bandages, we just saw the monkey had ripped off her entire upper jaw, had ripped off her nose, which was just hanging on by a thread. We found extensive dirt, chimpanzee hair, and several chimpanzee teeth implanted in the bone. I couldn't believe that this woman was awake and conscious when she came in.
Against all odds, Charla survived that brutal attack. For the last 9 months, she's endured the grueling daily journey back from near death. I went to Ohio yesterday to the Cleveland Clinic to meet Charla on a very special day. Well, first of all...
Okay. That's part one. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee, y'all. Yo, ooh-wee, y'all. Yo, this is so bad. I gotta cut to an ad break.
Hey, if you're someone that craves vibes when it comes to music, like I do, you need to check out Rose Petals. Rose Petals is a 12-track R&B album by yours truly, Vera Michelle, and it just dropped. It's available right now on all major digital outlets. I'm personally inviting you to come and vibe with me through music. Let me know what you think. Shout out to the home team, the Kosher Sound, and you already know we're supporting and watching Homeroom with Smooth. Let's go.
Hey, her link is in the bio, okay? The link to her YouTube channel is in the freaking bio, okay? It's in why am I saying bio? Where am I at on Instagram? It's in the description box. Anyway, so look, did y'all see that lady's hand when she walked in? We're gonna have another opportunity to see more of her. But
well, first of all, let me say happy birthday to you.
Okay, look.
Well, first of
look at her hands, bro. Look at her hands. That's all the monkey, bro.
Let me say happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Charla. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
It's number 56 for you. Did you think during this past year that you might not make it to this day? As we just saw, Charla almost always covers her face with the hat and scarf. She wears it, she says, because she doesn't want to scare people. And she also knows that the tabloids would pay a lot of money for a picture of her face. In fact, when I visited her yesterday at the Cleveland Clinic, I learned that a guard has been posted outside her door all this time to protect her privacy and to stop anyone who might try to photograph her. No cell phones or cameras are allowed in her room. Charla will reveal her face to you on her terms. That is what she said she wanted to do. And the reason she wanted the Oprah show there and trusted us to do this in a way that she could have respect and dignity. So she will do that later in the show on her own terms. But when we began our conversation, she was wearing her veiled hat. Well, thank you for
that makes
continuing
sense.
to do this
That makes
interview
sense.
with me.
Hey, y'all tabloid people, y'all are terrible, okay? Leave this woman alone. That's terrible.
Tell me why you wanted to do the interview now.
Well, I'm getting stronger and healthier, and I'd like to put across the people's minds that these exotic animals are very dangerous, and they shouldn't be around. There's a place for that it's not in residential areas, that's for sure.
Tell me, can you take me back to the date of February 16th? What do you remember of that day?
I don't remember anything, and they told the doctor that I don't want to remember because I could imagine what it was like.
Wow.
And they told me that if I do start remembering or getting flashbacks, they have medicine that'll help me with that.
Wow.
Because you don't want to remember.
I don't want to. I want to get healthy. I don't want to wake up with nightmares.
About that day.
Yeah.
So you don't remember getting the call, don't remember getting out of the car, don't remembering the chimp, don't remember anything about the chimp attacking you at all.
No, I only remember it was a colder winter. We were getting a little more snow.
Oh my God.
Do you remember the...
Bro, that's so sad, bro. That is so sad, man. Oh my God.
The chimp, Travis, at all? Do you remember having fed him or being around him prior to this incident?
Yes, I do remember going to see him a couple times. And he was big and scary.
He was scary?
Yeah. He was huge.
So was it your job to help take care of him because this was your boss?
No, it was her pet that she wanted or companion. And she had to rush out a few times or couldn't come home that night. There's only a few times I fed him.
So you were familiar with him. Were you afraid of him?
Yeah, always.
Always afraid of him?
Yeah.
So you'd never seen him out of the cage?
Only 2 times when he was really little. One time he was running around the yard and swinging off the trees in the house, and he jumped on my neck and he pulled a big hunk of hair out of my head. And I had tears in my eyes, and she was laughing, and I told her it hurts. And the one other time was before that, he was smaller yet, and my daughter and I went down to see her at her shop, and that's when I knew she had the chimp, and he was little and drinking from the bottle.
So when you awakened in the hospital and they had to tell you what had happened to you, what did you think?
Oh my God, bro. This is so sad, bro. This is so sad. So my friend, you know what I'm saying, he sent me this, and this story is so sad. Like unbearably so sad.
Did you think?
Oh my God.
I don't think I kept grasping what they were saying.
Wow.
And once you realized, when you fully came to understand what had happened to you, because did they explain to you that you had been in this horrifying experience where
this is horrible.
Travis had tried to certainly kill you, some people say even tried to eat you? Were you able to comprehend that at all?
I don't really know when I understood all of that because I don't ask a whole lot about all my injuries. But I just somewhere along the line that they told me, Travis had attacked me, and I could figure that out for myself how dangerous he was.
You just mentioned that you don't think a lot about your injuries. Are you aware of the extent of your injuries?
Not all the way, because it's like less for me to worry about if I don't know.
But you're aware, obviously, that you don't have the use of your hands. So I understand when the paramedics arrived on the scene, your hands, they say, look like they've been through a shredder, and they were able to reattach your thumb to your right hand. Is it true that you just realized, first of all, you woke up and you weren't able to see?
Man, bro, listen. As an interviewer, I'm over here cringing. I'm like, Oprah, you really had to sit there and ask these questions. And then a lady was like, okay with you asking them. That's tough, bro. That's a different type of mental fortitude on both ends, bro. Because this story is very like requires a lot of care. And I really want to before I like really go in, really focus on the story of this woman and make sure y'all understand what she went through. Because when I tell y'all about Sandra, y'all gonna be sick, bro.
That must have been horrifying for you.
Well, I do wonder. I kept saying that, well, one of these days I'm going to see, and then the doctors say, no, you're never going to see again. I'm like, well, I don't know. They don't know what they're talking about. Mm-hmm. But the eye doctor came in a couple weeks ago and said that it's a shame they had to remove my eyes, and that's when I really knew my eyes were not there. And I said, no wonder why they said I'd never see.
Because you don't have eyes. Yeah. But you didn't realize that you didn't have eyes.
Oh, God.
Because I don't ask.
Oh.
Have you ever thought about or considered what your face looks like?
I don't touch it too much, and I kind of feel like, I know I had my forehead, and I think it feels like just patches of tape or gauze or covering my face.
Are you in pain?
No.
You're in no pain?
No pain.
No pain.
Oh, my God.
So why do you wear the veil?
So I don't scare people, and sometimes other people might insult me. So I figured maybe it's easier. I just walk around covered up.
Covered up. Mm-hmm. Would you mind lifting the veil?
Oh, no.
So we can see.
Oh, man.
You can take the hat.
Oh, my God. Y'all ready for this, bro? Y'all ready for this, bro? Because this is so crazy, bro. This is so crazy. This is why you shouldn't have wild animals. This is why you should not have wild animals, man. I ain't playing with no tigers, no lions, no bears, okay? And definitely no fucking monkeys, bruh. Biggest wild animal I'm gonna have is a bird, okay? Like a parrot or something, okay? Something, if need be, I can manhandle. You can handle a parrot. Parrot. Suffocate. Throw that bird in the oven. Cut that mug on 450. Give me some lunch meat. I couldn't even take myself serious. Oh, man.
You can take the hat off.
Oh, the hat comes off.
Here we go.
Okay. All right. So the veil is lifted. You know, many people around the world want to get a picture of you. You're aware of that, right?
I had to.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Bruh, this content is getting age-gated. Oh, this is age-gating right here. I might age-gate myself. Wow, what the?
There are a lot of reporters in the getting.
Yeah. Wanted to get a picture of you. And you are also probably aware that once we do this interview and your picture is shown now.
That's fine.
Throughout the world, that your picture is going to be broadcast all over the world.
Wow, man, I feel so bad for this lady.
And that's fine.
Yes. I'm starting to get stronger and ready for everything.
Well, I will tell you that it is pretty shocking when you take the veil off and you see the devastation and destruction that has occurred to your face. It's really pretty shocking. When other people see it, I'm not quite sure what their reactions are.
I'm other people. That was heavy, bro. That's heavy, man. I'm looking at the screen and I'm just like, I feel like oh my God, man. Oh, man. Have you ever seen something and you want to look away, but you can't? Like, that's what it is. Because I'm just like, dude, this could not have happened to somebody like this.
But does that bother you?
No, because people are going to say what they're going to say anyway. I need to move forward and get better and stronger.
When you think about what you used to look like and what your life used to be like, do you feel like the same?
Bro, this is what she went from this right here to that. Bruh, fuck no. Hell, I'm good.
Yeah, I feel like I'm still me. I just, sorry I can't spend more time like with my daughter. I know she misses me. I miss her too.
Yeah. Your daughter who is going to be going to college. So,
Yeah.
What does your face feel like? Because you have this this bulbous, like I understand that part of your leg was grafted to create a nose for yourself. So does that feel like it's hard to breathe or?
I can't breathe through those.
Yeah, you can't breathe.
No.
And they, as I understand it, were able to create a mouth.
Oh, yeah.
What do you now look forward to for your life?
As I understand it, for the clinic, I'm not a candidate for hands transplant because I had no eyesight. But I'm hoping somewhere along the line I'll be evaluated and that maybe when I get a face transplant, the hand transplant will be doing it because they have to be done at the same time for the same donor.
Is there any part of you, let me just get this, I think there's something there. Is there any part of you that is angry about what happened?
No, I don't even think about it. And there's no time for that anyway because I need to heal. You know,
She's such a strong, y'all, she's such a strong person, bro. She's such a strong person. Because I promise you, bro, most people would be completely demoralized. Especially like, you know what? I'm not even gonna say that like that. But yeah, a lot of people would be like really demoralized, bro. This is a hard situation as a human being to go through, bro.
Feel sorry for yourself? Is it hard to get out of bed some days?
Yeah, if I don't feel good, I still push myself to walk during the day. Yeah.
You still push yourself to walk every day?
Because I don't feel good.
Even if you don't feel good? All right, then. Then I have no excuse. Okay. All right.
Yeah,
I have no excuse ever.
None. I ain't got no excuse. Period. We ain't got no excuses, bro. Like she going through that, man. And if you thought we was done, we're not, man. There's one more, bro. There's one more before I get to break it down, Sandra. Matter of fact, when I go to break down Sandra, okay, there's gonna be anyway, when I go to break down Sandra, I'm gonna pull a picture of her up. But anyway, let's get to watching.
What was that visit like?
I kind of remember her saying Happy Mother's Day, that it was like fading in and out.
She's a senior in high school, living with friends as she completes her senior year. As you go through this process here, what is it that you miss the most about being away from her this senior year?
Her trauma is coming up, and I can't take out her gown, so I can only hope that she takes out something appropriate to wear. You know how kids are. And then she has a good time there.
What do you and Brianna do when she comes to visit?
She gets in bed with me.
She gets in bed?
Yeah, we lay next to each other, we hold each other, and we talk about things that she does with school, her friends.
So you're looking forward to her going to college?
Yeah, I want her to have the best. I always wanted everything good for her.
Everything good for your daughter?
Yep.
All mothers do. All good mothers do.
Yeah.
All good mothers do. Tell me, what have you learned, if anything, about yourself through this experience?
I've always known that I did strong. Before, I was always really independent, wanted to be alone. But one thing I noticed now is I want to be independent, but I don't want to be alone anymore. It's scary. I don't want to be out somewhere and somebody's stuck with me and I don't know it. I don't want to get on a wrong bus somewhere or lost in the store. It's just not the same.
Did you always have this kind of resolve and this kind of resilient spirit?
Oh, yeah. And I couldn't do anything. I just took my time, took her breath, and then tried again until I got it done.
Was there any part of you during this ordeal that thought about giving up?
Just a little bit in the beginning. I was like unhappy. And like the others, they did easy. I didn't realize how much I needed them.
So I understand that you also want to be able to gain some level of independence.
Yeah, I don't want to drag them all day long around with things, but I do want to be able to do something by myself.
What's very interesting to me, being able to sit here this close to you and feel the spirit of you, the heart of you. After a while, I get accustomed to looking at your face, but I'm sure many people who are watching us right now can't imagine wanting to go through life if their face was so disfigured and distorted. So does it not matter to you what other people think about how you now look?
I'm the one that has to live like this, not them. So it doesn't matter.
Big facts.
What they say.
When something like this happens to you that really changes your life forever, does it shift what you think or feel is important?
Okay. So I'm gonna stop it right there. 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 Okay. So look. Let's get into the meat. Let's get into the meat and potatoes here. Okay, let's shame someone, all right? So look, at the end of this, I'm gonna have the face reveal for the lady Charla Nash, who got her face ate up. This is Sandra, okay? This is Sandra. It's not Charla Nash. This is Sandra, okay? This is Sandra. She's Charla. This is Sandra. Okay. This is the boss. This is the woman that was making love to the monkey, okay? This woman right here was making love to the monkey, okay? That's what they were saying. They were saying she was treating him like it was a boyfriend, like a husband, okay? And if you think I'm capping, I'm not. I'm not capping. Because look, I have one image for y'all and one image only. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Their tongue. Hold on. Let me zoom this in. Zoom this in. They are tongue kissing. What the fuck? Anyway, they are tongue kissing. Okay, they're booed up. They have the boyfriend. They have the boyfriend or husband picture. Okay, right here. Right here. Okay, right there. And this is the other lady. This is Sandra. Okay, this is Sandra. Sandra is nasty. Sandra and Travis were wilding in the home. Okay, they were wilding in the home. I have never in my life heard of somebody bending over, busting it wide open for a monkey. She was over there giving guac 3,000, 4,000, whatever it was, nasty number to a monkey. Okay, why? Why? Why would you? Why would you do this? That's what I want to know. Why would you do it? Why would you do it? Why would you do it? There's no level of loneliness that would make me want to start being a monkey. Excuse me. Oh my God. And then your friend got killed by your monkey boyfriend. And you didn't do anything. You just sat there and were like, oh my God, I'm so scared. He killed her. I'm not gonna step forward at all. I'm scared. It should have been her. Honestly, it should have been her. It shouldn't have been Charla. Charla didn't deserve this. Okay, Charla didn't deserve this. Sandra, absolutely, because you're nasty. You're nasty. You getting too close, too intimate, and too wild with the monkey. Okay, with the monkey. You was over there busting it open for a monkey. I believe she's passed now. But fuck Sandra. Okay? Fuck Sandra. Fuck Sandra. All right. And that's all I gotta say about Sandra, really. But yeah, that's what the report is. She was fucking that monkey. All right. Now, last but not least. So look, here we go. She's gotten some great cosmetic surgery because this is Charla today. Okay. She had a face transplant. All right. So this is her face now. Um, this is her nose now. You know what I'm saying? Uh, which is cool. Which is cool. Like this is cool. But you know what I'm saying? As you can see, her hands, she's still no hand transplant as of now. And she's blind. Um yeah, she's blind, but at least or hand like getting I wonder why she couldn't get prosthetics. I wonder why. Like she couldn't even get prosthetics. But I mean, what is it gonna? Well, no, she could still use them. Like the excuse they gave was, oh, because she's blind. You can still use your hands, though. Look at Ray Charles, Stevie Wonder. You can still use your hands. What are they talking about? How do you use a little guide stick if you ain't got no hand? Anyway, look, I am happy for her. I am glad that she was able to get a new face. Um, and I'm glad that she's back home. I'm glad that she's like healthy. Sandra deserves to burn forever, though. That is a terrible friend. I believe they're not friends now. They're not speaking, haven't been speaking. But y'all, this was heavy. Y'all tell me what y'all thinking in the comment section down below. I tried to make sure, I tried to make sure that we got through Carla's story, that Charlotte's story, because that's very important because she's the victim, okay, in all this. She's the victim. She's the victim, and her story shouldn't be minimized. And if this has been eye opening to you to not own a wild animal, I don't know what it is. It's a wild animal. End of the day, wild animal. It has instincts, okay? It has instincts, and it's always going to have those instincts, okay? It's always going to have those instincts. Anyway, I'm out of here. Y'all have a good one.